Hi, my name is Danish Hassan, and today I'll be doing task number 5 for the Sparks Foundation internship on data science and business analytics. In task number 5, I have to do exploratory data analysis on spots for the dataset of Indian Premier League. So I have received two datasets from the Sparks Foundation. The first one is matches.csv. The details in this Excel files are ID, season, city, where the match was played, date, both the teams, toss winner, toss decision, like what they decided to do after they won the toss, then the results, TL method was applied or not, and many other columns as you can see. So first we'll check if this dataset needs cleaning. So in the ID section, ID is basically unique, so there won't be any blanks, so I don't need to do anything with that data. Similarly for season, city and date, so I can check it for different columns. As you can see in players, one of the column has empty values, that is city, but when we go over to the other columns, you can see those matches were held in Dubai stadium, so we can just replace the city by Dubai. So like you can see here, Royal Challengers Bangalore won the toss, chose to field first in 2017 match, and the result was normal, and they won by 35 wickets. That is why win by wickets is 0, because they won by 35 runs, and that is why win by wickets column is 0. These three umpire columns are not needed for our visualization actually, so we'll leave it as it is. Now coming on to the next CSV file, that is deliveries.csv. In this file, we have data for each and every ball that has been bowled till now in IPL from 2009 to 2009, so from 2007 to 2019. That is a very big data, as you can see over here. There are around 1,80,000 rows present in this data, so the data set is very big. So here the batting team, the bowling team, as you can see, over number 1, the first ball bowled for over number 1, and the batsman that was playing that first ball, who was on the non-striker's end, how many runs he scored on the first ball. Like you can see, David Warner scored 0 runs on the first ball, but on the third ball he scored 4 runs. And as you move on to ball number 5 of the first over, you can see that 2 extra runs in form of wide were given. So still the total number of runs that added up for the team was 2, but no run was scored by the batsman. That is why total run scored by the batsman at that point is 0, but extra run is 2. So as you can see, the total number of count is 1,79,017, approximately 80,000 rows are there. So here also we'll do cleaning if it is required. In the last 3 columns, actually the last 3 columns are of no use for our visualization, so we'll leave it as it is. So we'll use the filter option for the total sheet, and then from each of the column we'll check if there is null value, or if anything needs to be added, or any data needs to be removed, if any rows needs to be deleted. That all process will be done on Excel. So, let me tell you that this is the first cleaning process that I am doing on Excel. Here I'll clean around 90 to 90% of the data, and then I'll export it to Python to do the rest 5 to 10% of the cleaning. So now I have cleaned the data for around 90-95%. You can see the first cleaning and manipulation for the data set has been done in Excel. Now for the rest 5 to 10%, I need to use Jupyter Notebook. to do the cleaning. So as you can see, I have imported the initially clean deliveries and initially clean matches CSV file with the help of pandas in Jupyter Notebook. As you go down, you see the null values present in the last three columns. As I told earlier, these three columns are of no use. So the last three columns have a lot of null values. I can either delete or replace those rows, but I cannot do any of them, because if I do that, 95% of the data will be lost, and that will not be good for my EDA visualization. Now I checked for duplicates and I found 23 duplicates. So I deleted those 23 duplicates and I saved the data into a new data frame in final deliveries. Then I checked for initially clean matches CSV. No duplicates data were present. I saved it in final matches data frame. So now my data is 100% cleaned and ready for visualization as per my need and as per the requirement of the internship program. So then I have saved both the files, final deliveries and final matches, on my desktop from Jupyter Notebook itself. And now I'll move on to Tableau for the visualization of these data to find some beautiful insights. So this is Tableau. Here I have imported both the data, final clean deliveries and final clean matches, from the add option, and I have joined them using the first column, as you can see over here. Now let's move to sheet number 1, that is finding best teams. As you can see from the visualization, Mumbai Indians is the best team till now. They have 102 matches out of all the matches that have been played from 2008 to 2019, followed by Chennai Super Kings, KKR. Now, if I want to see the data of a particular year, I can just do it from the filter on the right side. As you can see, from 2009 to 1995 matches were won by Mumbai Indians. In 2019 itself, Mumbai Indians won 7 matches. Obviously, they won more than that matches, but the data that we have only shows up to match number 7. As I keep on adding the year, the number of matches won keeps on increasing. So overall, Mumbai Indians have been the best team, followed by Chennai Super Kings. Then let's move on to player of the match. As you can see over here, Chris Gayle has won the maximum number of player of the match awards till now, that is 18, followed by Yusuf Pathan. Then we have A.B. de Villiers, and number 4 is MS Dhoni. Obviously, he's my favorite, so it is good to see him in the top 5. Let's move on to best batsman. Virat Kohli has scored the maximum number from still now 5,434. Suresh Raina is not far behind, just 19 runs away. Then we have Rohit Sharma at position number 3, and he's trying hard to catch up to Ryan and Virat Kohli, and is not much far away from them. Here also I can use filter. Let's move to batting average. As you can see, Iqbal Abdullah has the maximum batting average of 88. Obviously, he has played less number of matches, that is why his average is seems to be like an outlier. If I remove the null values, then Yuvraj Singh would be the one with the highest average. Let's see the number of sixes hit by different batsmen. Okay, this value is absurd. Let's remove null. Then Hardik Pandya has scored maximum number of sixes, 24. Then Smith has scored the maximum number of fours, that is 32. Now this is interesting sheet. This is count of each type of runs. Like out of all the balls that is in bold, 0 runs have been scored on 70,836 balls. 4s have been scored on 20,390 deliveries. 6 have been scored on 8,170 deliveries. This data is quite interesting. Let's move on to the next sheet. Top 10 stadiums. Eden Gardens holds the record of holding maximum number of matches, that is 65, followed by Chinnaswamy and Wankhede Stadium. So this is the total number of scored till now in IPL, that is 235,269, and the total number of matches that have been played is 678. Obviously, I can change the filter In 2019, only 24 matches were played, and we keep on adding the year, the number keeps changing. The factors affecting winning. This is one of the factors that I think affects winning for each and every team, and this works in different ways for every team. For CSK, they won the toss, they elected to bat 47 times, and they won the match while electing to bat maximum times, that is 47. But it is exactly opposite for Delhi Capitals. They won maximum number of matches when they chose to field first, not bat first. You can see a similar kind of pattern for all the teams. So let's move on to the next sheet, the final dashboard Mart 1, where you can see all the data adjusted in one single sheet in the form of dashboard. Now this is dashboard number 2, where the rest of the data has been adjusted. Here it is easy to check each and every visualization and get insight. Now these are the conclusions that I've drawn after making the visualization. The number 1 is most successful teams are MI, CSK, followed by KKR. Most successful players in terms of runs are Virat Kohli, Suresh Raina, Sharma, and David Warner. Obviously, if we check it according to the average, we'll get a different player's name. Now, winning the toss and electing to bat or field first is one of the factors that contributes to win or loss of a team, but it has worked different ways for CSK and CSK DC and Deccan Chargers and Delhi Capitals and Punjab. It clearly suggests that companies should choose MI, CSK, KKR, and Kohli, or Kohli, Raina, Sharma, Warner to endorse their products because they're very popular and they can increase the count on the products for the companies. That's all. Thank you.